Hi everyone, and welcome to XOXO Xander, the podcast. What's up everyone, and welcome back to XOXO Xander, the podcast. In today's episode, I am joined with a very special guest with me, my cousin Madison. Say hi, Maddie.
Hi, guys.
And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about the terrible, no good, disgusting, but beautifully complicated topic that is adulting.
Boo.
And yeah, Maddie turned 20 in January. I just turned 20. So I thought it would be good for us to, have a conversation about how we feel about aging, which is something that I've always never liked the conversation of. And then just things that we're realizing as we entered the phase of adulthood and are starting to take on those responsibilities. But anyways, before we get into that episode and talk more about that, I wanted to kind of break the ice a little bit, get Madison a little bit more comfortable on the mic. So I have a question. What is a hot take you have right now? It can be good, bad. What is something that you think is in, or what do you think is out? What are you tired of trend wise?
Okay, I have two. First thing, the I'm just a girl trend. Cut it out. Retired. I don't like it. That. I don't like it at all.
It's a bit annoying.
It is very annoying.
It started off cute.
It's not cute anymore. I'm sorry, guys.
Also, guys, just so y'all know, Maddie is a very...
Don't give a discretion, okay?
Maddie's very she's nonchalant, but when she's passionate about something that she's speaking on, that mic is gonna get closer.
It's gonna get
Your
closer.
Headphones are gonna start rattling.
It will. Brace
but
yourself.
I can definitely see that. That makes sense.
Yes. Another thing that just came literally. The whole popping your balloon, lining up 20v1, I'm tired of seeing it.
Maddie, I didn't comprehend anything that you just
said.
The
20v1, pop your balloon if you're interested.
I don't know.
They line it up.
Oh,
Xander.
My
Come on now.
Goodness. I know what you're talking
Popping
about.
the balloon.
I hate that whole concept.
I hate it. Whether it's the man versus 20 women or the woman versus 20 men, I don't.
Who is signing up for this and where are they?
You have to have.
Shut up. There's a process?
No, I'm just saying that you have to have a lot of confidence, or you're just not confident at all with finding a relationship. That you in a line.
No, that's insane.
With a red balloon. I
saw this one man, they walked in and bop, bop, bop,
exactly.
bop. I would have turned around.
Yeah, because
that's so sad.
What do you mean? My hair is too short, so I'm gonna pop my balloon.
No, yeah,
that's crazy. Or I have one shoes that you don't like, and boom.
Okay, but let's say if you were in that scenario.
Hell no.
That's a good question. What pops the balloon for you? In a guy. Let's say a man walks in.
Okay.
What is the first visual red flag that would pop your balloon? That's a good question.
Ooh. First thing I look at is a man's teeth and shoes.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I go to the teeth and the shoes first. Because if you got some nice teeth, yeah. But also, if you got on some nice shoes, yeah. And I'm not talking about no Jordans, Air Forces. I mean
you want some loafers.
Some shoes. You can have on some loafers though, but I need some nice shoes, clean shoes.
Okay.
But yeah. Open your mouth and smile first. So.
I would say, for me, I'm a big eye contact person.
Okay.
And if you can't look me in my eyes, or you know what I mean? If you can't hold eye contact, that's a no. Teeth are also a big thing for me as well.
Gotta have a nice set of teeth.
Scent. I want you to smell sometimes. Me, I feel on a good day, if I walk in a room, I need you to know I was there.
Yeah.
If I leave a room, I need you to know I was there. That's like my main goal every day I go out. So if my man walked through the door and you can't know that he's there,
Yep. Okay. You know what? Before I look at your shoes, though, I have an ultimate deal breaker.
Uh-oh.
Big pet peeve. If your fingernails are not cut off, if get out of my face. If you're not
well manicured, it's a
you
no.
gotta go.
No, yeah, 100%.
I keep my nails cut, and I expect for you to keep your nails cut and clean. Don't touch me if you got some long fingernails.
Yeah, just poor hygiene in general is a no.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if I can tell that you don't take care of yourself from a visual, just by looking at you walking through the door.
That's bad.
Absolutely
That's
not.
Bad, yeah.
That's a no. 100% no.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
That was good. That was good, because I definitely have been seeing that everywhere, and I'm a bit tired of it as well. Yeah. I would say for me, though, it's just been music. Like, music... The music industry has just flopped really hard the last few years. Like, I feel like it's so oversaturated with people that are just wanting to be like trendy or like have a dance go viral so that their music can go viral. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the quality has dropped so low because we're trying to get something trending. You know what I mean? I hate that about like the world now. So I've been discovering a lot of like underground artists or like up and coming artists, and I've been in love with like their songs, their projects, all that. Like, it's just been good. You can just tell the quality is there because they have something to fight for. Whereas these big artists, they can put serious. Wait, what?
Like the underground artists, I feel like they take it more serious.
Like, they're actually fighting for the numbers. Whereas nowadays, these celebrities know that a TikTok song is going to be in the background of somebody doing their makeup. And
that's all it takes.
So, 100%. But also, I was just telling one of my friends about this. Nowadays, people release an album and it's relevant for like 2 weeks. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, the anticipation leading up to an album is always so long that I think when a project drops, it's just
it better be good, but it's not good.
Or like, even if it is good, I just feel like the impact is not as long as it used to be. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have people in a chokehold as much.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I just think pop culture, that's not the term. The music industry and just the whole world, we need to change our visual approach to some of these trends, because popping balloons for dating and shaking that ass for a trendy song,
it gotta go.
It's getting boring at this point.
We gotta do better.
And period. I stand by that. But anyways, that's enough of that. Why don't we go ahead and get into the actual topic of today's episode? All right, so adulting, like, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? The term adulting, like, how would you define it in your own words?
Adulting to me is basically having all responsibilities. Like, you take care of everything, you pay the bills, you make sure everything is, done. You have responsibility, like real responsibility. It's all on you. Yeah, that's adulting, like, to me.
Being the shot caller.
Yes, being a shot caller. Okay.
I would agree. It's like you are like you're stepping out of the lines like your parents have drawn.
Of being helped.
You know what I mean?
Of being
and
taken care of.
Not only are you reinventing yourself, but it's like you are becoming your sole provider of your well-being, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, you are now responsible for your own well-being, whereas when you were younger, all your life, you were forced to be this specific color that your parents were coloring you to be. Now you get to step off of the coloring page and create your own design and fill it with your own colors. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I think that's what adulting is. And I think it's a really beautiful thing, but it comes with so many unexpected things.
I think there's pros and cons of it.
For sure. So. And but anyways, my next question is, do you do you feel like today's society rushes adulthood? If you don't have an answer,
not necessarily rushing it, but maybe they're more forced.
Okay.
Some people of our generation are more forced into adulthood.
For sure.
Maybe because they have a child at an early age, or they just don't have the support system. Yeah. Honestly, that's how I see it.
I get it. Like, I was coming at it from a different perspective, but to feed into what you were saying, I think some people, the way that they're raised or the circumstances that they're under, they have to, become an adult super early. And one thing we had mentioned, before filming this, or just things that we've talked about, is how people that we graduated with, or people that are our same age, are having babies and getting married and things like that. And so when you look at it from their perspective, I think those people are the ones that we're talking about right now. They were under the circumstances where they had to step up and grow up and be, an adult sooner. And that's why, like, the things that they're doing are a bit normal, because they've already, have had those responsibilities. Have had those responsibilities as an adult already, if that makes sense.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
And, like, I feel like for me, I don't know about for you, but I think, I guess you can kind of relate. Like, I think our family, or like our parents, we're under different circumstances. Like, we are in a spot where, we're blessed, and
definitely
we haven't had to grow up as quickly, if that makes sense.
And don't have a lot of responsibilities. Like, my responsibility right now is to go to school, to go to college,
right,
continue on, graduate, and pursue my career.
For sure.
So that's really, I'm not held to anything much more than that.
Yeah. Like, we've had to focus on, I wouldn't say, I guess, like, our parents have done all the work to mold us to this point. Now it's our turn to not only make them proud and go to school and things like that, but during that time to also, like I said, jump off the coloring page and create our own journey, create our own destiny. Yep. And so I think now that we are entering, that phase of adulting, that's when it's just like, where have we been? Like, it's been too easy.
Yeah, you're right.
Because
has been too easy.
There's certain things that are just, like, when you think about it,
it ain't like adding up.
Certain responsibilities as an adult that I'm just like, that's crazy.
Why am I paying for an inspection sticker?
Wait a minute, because let's talk about that. So let's go ahead. We're going to move into the next section of this episode, because we made a list of things that, as like we just said, as we are entering this phase of being an adult, there's things we're realizing that are like adult responsibilities that are just outrageous, that we never even, I wouldn't say we never considered, but like looking more into it and what all it takes to attain those is insane.
Yeah.
First on that list, we'll go ahead and start with inspections, because I have a vehicle, you have a vehicle as well. Why does it cost? How much does like your inspection cost?
$100, and I want it back.
And that's just for the inspection. That's just for somebody to look under your hood, pop some stuff, check some codes, put that on a computer, and give you a sheet of paper saying you're good to go.
I want it back.
$100?
It's my money, and I need it.
Maddie. No, but like, genuinely think about it. Yeah. What is the person doing that's inspecting your car that's worth $100?
I didn't even. I wasn't even there.
But that's not even it.
Then you gotta.
Then you gotta take the paper.
Yeah.
And go get the little blue sticker.
Cause down here it's like next to the courthouse or something like that.
Yeah. It's like the DMV technically.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's really just unnecessary.
It's too much.
That's crazy. Okay, like oil changes.
Yes, I've been aware of oil changes.
Me too.
Because I've had to go and I pull up and just get it done while I'm sitting in the car. But the amount of things that they want to do to add on to that oil change is crazy.
I have a confession.
Oh.
So last time I went and got my oil change and my mama was paying for it.
Okay.
I was sitting there, and I wouldn't say I'm gullible. Would you say?
You paid for some extra, did you?
Basically,
did you pay for the vents?
This man, wait a minute,
Was it?
this man said that your air filter.
Yeah, it's the air filter every time.
Your air filter is like in the glove box, blah blah blah.
Up under, yep.
Yeah, and he brought out a video game, and he said, "Yeah, we were looking, and it seems as if like you had a video game in your glove compartment, and it pushed all the way up there because something." And I believe
he pulled that out of his ass.
And I believe it. And you better believe I walked out of there with my mama card with a receipt that was way over the amount of I was supposed to be spending. They got me.
They got you.
They got me. They really did.
A video game is crazy.
It was just a weird experience.
But no, they want to change them vents every time. And them air filters, they want to do it.
My air don't blow no different.
No, I don't see the difference. The quality
at all.
No cooler.
But what's crazy is we don't even know if they're actually changing it.
What if they're taking
our money and they're not doing nothing to that air filter? Because how are we supposed to know?
What if they're just rotating everybody's, like giving me somebody else's dirty air filter?
I'm telling you, I think that they're just playing with us and they go back there and tittle tattle and don't do nothing.
Like kind of dust it off and then put it back in.
If they even take it out. Is what I'm saying. They don't have. It's not like we're watching them. You know what I mean?
I do watch them because I just go. I drive up, so I've watched them do it before. But I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, oil changes. I mean,
I don't know,
valid, understandable, but inconvenient.
Yeah, I need it, but
inconvenient. What else? Building credit.
Oh,
Maddie.
Yeah.
Money is interesting.
Comes and goes.
And my mama is scared to give me a credit card.
Oh. I can see why.
Explain yourself.
Hey, do I?
Moving on.
You bought the filters.
Moving on. Children.
Oh.
Do you want children?
I am very, very, very on the FTK side right now. Mm-hmm. Not right now.
Okay.
No.
Valid.
No, I'm gonna work with children. I work with children right now. I don't. So
you don't really need it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. what do I need it for?
You get your daily dose.
Yeah, enough.
For sure.
Yeah. What do I need it for?
Me, I feel like if I'm not rich, like when my kids come out, if they're not already like rich and good to go, I don't want them.
Yeah.
You know
which makes sense because the society we live in now.
Because Maddie,
oof.
Listen to this. Imagine the families of like 6 children, right? That's 6 pairs of shoes. That's 6 backpacks.
6 cars, 6 college tuition.
That's 6 Happy Meals.
Yep. 6 Happy Meals. What?
Maddie. That's 6 cars.
Yeah, you're right. 6
if you're
proms.
trying to be generous. 6 proms.
6 homecomings.
Wow.
6 school supplies.
No, like this is, and one of them a girl. She want to do cheer. Got to put her through cheer
extracurricular
camp.
activities.
Maddie, like
ain't no way.
We're over here complaining about $100 oil change. You're gonna spend $100 at McDonald's alone trying to feed all your kids.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Yeah,
they can have
that idea is not looking too good for me right now. I mean, I'm an adult, but I'm an adult.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be the good uncle.
This is a 1-sitter only. Okay,
sounds good. Oh, this next one, student loans.
Oh.
So, did you have loans for like school?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
And
who doesn't? Honestly, if you just don't have money, like you got a loan. You got a loan for sure.
It's not even that. It's just these schools are too expensive and they're barely offering a lot. You know what I mean?
You know what I think? If you're going to college and you want to make something of yourself and you're going to work to make this world a better place, it should be free.
I love that.
It should be free.
We are the next generation.
It should be free.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? We are the next Beyonce's and the next, like the legends in the making. Like,
you're right.
Somebody that we graduated with might be the next Bill Gates.
You're right.
You know, like that's crazy.
Yep.
Like that's crazy. But anyways,
it was right to put us in charge, but
no. So, but what I'm saying is, if they want us to have the skills to really, you know, be the generation that carries, let's go ahead and lower the bill just a little bit.
Make it $1.
Oh, 50 cents.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Like school is just too expensive. Yeah. But student loans, that's another story, because my older brother, graduated last year. He came home, right? Moved out of college, came home. Mm-hmm. He had a letter in the mail from the student loan people saying, it's time, like...
Yeah, because isn't it like a year after you graduate that you get that bill? He
gets mail every day. Oh. I feel like every day I'm like, my mama is giving me mail for him, saying like they're trying to get it. Should have been free. So they're gonna chase me till I'm in the grave. They're gonna chase me down.
Yeah.
Because what happens?
They ain't got no choice.
What happens if you don't pay it?
I don't know. I think they can take out of your like paycheck. Can they? I think so.
That's insane. Imagine trying to get a Happy Meal from McDonald's and you check it.
Up.
But
You've already eaten once today.
But like, what if when you die, like what?
Then they just don't get that shit.
Or like, what if you have a family? Would it go to the next person?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
They saying doubly give it to the next person.
Okay, then yeah, they're just gonna be chasing me until
they just won't get it.
That's okay. That's okay. Did you have any specific, or you want me to keep going on the list?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Taxes.
What? Next.
Taxes.
Because what?
How does that even work?
I'm tired of you taking $100 out of my check.
I'm scared.
Stop.
That, you know, you can go to jail for taxes.
Yeah, you can.
Like, you fuck up one thing, you're in there.
Yeah.
That's a scary process. And, like, how do you go about doing that? Or, like, what is the process of, like, doing your taxes?
I don't know. These should have been, like, these questions, this should have been, like, a course in high school to get us prepared.
It really should have.
Because what?
Like, how do you even go about... Okay, let's say it's time for us to do our taxes. Mm-hmm. Do we go to one of them little shops that do taxes? Are we supposed to, like... And how do you go about doing it yourself? Like, is there a website? Like, where are you inputting this information?
True. And what do I put? What do I say?
Exactly. Or, like, people be collecting receipts for them to input for their taxes. Where are they putting the... You know what I mean?
Why am I holding on to paper?
Not even that, but, like, where is it? Like, how do you... Is there a form? Like, do you get it in the mail? Like, how do you do your taxes?
I don't know, honestly. But then, like, when you go to those little places, they take money from your taxes for them doing your taxes.
Yes. You have to pay the person doing your taxes.
But if they can do it, why can't I do it?
So if I just go my whole life without doing taxes, they're going
to... Well...
Like, it's a must-do.
They're going to come looking for
it's
you,
a must-do.
I guess. I mean...
Like, how do you get out of it? That's like me asking my mama, if they decide to reinstate that... that men have to serve in the military, when I tell you, boy, I'm gonna hit the thank you leg. I'm gonna drag myself right on out of there because what? Maddie, could you see me in the military?
No, I don't. You know what?
10 up.
Sir, yes, sir, head ass. No, please don't. No, what?
And like they just be doing
fight for you because
what? I can barely do a burpee. But no, taxes.
Eating MREs and shit.
It's really scary.
Yeah.
Because I watched this movie and the way she had to go, like she went to the bank with all her receipts, and somebody's sitting there inputting all your receipts and stuff.
Xander,
I just don't get the concept.
I don't know.
I just thought we just needed to touch on that because
let's just hope we learn something before it's that time. So
for sure, okay. Moving on, leases, like contracts, legal documents.
Ooh.
Nobody told me. I mean, besides my mom. My mom is a badass businesswoman, so I feel like I get some of these concepts from her. Mm-hmm. But if I want to get an apartment, do I really need to read every detail on that?
You know what? My dad made me read most of the details. Like when I tell you, he said you better read, you better read. I don't know, and it's what they say. Reading is fundamental because
they try.
I don't know. They be trying to get people, and I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, leases are interesting.
Like you're trapped.
Yeah, definitely.
And really quickly, side note, these apartments nowadays are expensive for no reason. Or like I find it scary how fast construction is happening nowadays.
That's Ennis.
People are having roaches and water damage. Water damage because their walls is like not, their apartment is not built correctly.
Yep.
Because all these money hungry people are just shooting up these places. Or even
these little houses and stuff. Yeah.
This is so sad.
Nah.
All I'm saying is by the time it's time for me to get on the market,
it better be fixed. Everything better be
roaches?
Huh?
A roach. Imagine you sign your lease, walk in, there's roaches. What do you do?
Imagine the roach signing the lease with you.
Basically.
No.
He needs a key.
Yeah, he got a pen in his hand and shit. No.
Absolutely
That's
not.
crazy.
Like, I just feel like nowadays, if you get an apartment, you're just signing yourself up for...
Yeah, you're right. We want to talk about the whole college experience and roommates.
You know what?
Another time.
We'll get on that one day.
I could go all day about that.
Yeah. Part 2. College experience.
Yeah.
Okay, balancing a social life. On top of everything that we just said, balancing a social life and being an adult is something that I'm starting to realize is very, very, very difficult. Because especially now, like in the point that I'm at, I'm trying to save to go back to school, to do the things and have a good time, you know, while I'm away. And then also be able to like provide for like my maintenance, things like that.
There's not enough time in a day.
Like, Maddie, when you think about it,
not enough
maintenance. So that's manicure, haircut, eyebrows, like all that stuff, right? Then let's say we want to go out, restaurant, that's food, drinks, movies, all of that. And then you got bills to pay too, and all that other shit we just said.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
I don't think we'll ever understand.
We got to.
At some point, yeah, but damn.
It's time. It really is. Like, it's scary, but it's true.
It is scary.
And lastly on this list, which is in all caps, which is probably my biggest fear as an adult, is insurance. Or I would... Let me rephrase that. Now that I'm 20... it's go time. I have 6 years until I'm about to be off my mama insurance, and I've always found that to be so scary.
Yeah, it is kind of scary.
It is like that's when you have to have your shit together. That's when you need to be in a career path. That's when you need to like know what your job is gonna be because you need some good insurance. And you have to be able to like afford it.
Gotta have good benefits from what I'm seeing.
Because shit can like anything can happen. I just couldn't imagine it.
What I don't understand right now, what I've seen is car insurance. I don't get it. Like, 1 minute you could just be dropped from the insurance.
Wait, what?
Like, I don't know. It just been, I don't know. Car insurance is very...
Insurance
like, you ain't never just heard your mama just talk about car insurance.
She has. I hit 2 deer at my old school.
Exactly. So
her insurance is very high.
I don't get it, but
there's a lot of concepts I just really wish that we could wrap our head around because it's that time.
But when we gonna wrap our head around it, Xander?
And I just said I'm counting down. I have 6 years
when are we
to figure out everything.
We need like a crash course on this.
Wait a minute, because also, at what age do you have to start doing your taxes?
I don't think there's an age, hon. I think there's a amount of money, right? Xander, don't get me the line on here.
No, because wait, guys.
Google
if
it.
You're listening, somebody DM me and tell me, is there a certain age?
We need an adult around right now.
I feel like we sound like the most childish people on this mic talking about adulting.
I'm telling you now, I'm childish, so it don't matter.
Talking about adulting, and we don't know anything about this. So this episode, if you made it this far, we're just trying to wrap our head around all these concepts of adulting.
Yeah.
And
because obviously
we still don't have the answers.
We don't know nothing.
We really don't. But I do think aging is such a beautiful thing. Like, it's something that I've always been scared of. But, like, it's such a beautiful thing.
Aging didn't hit me until I turned 20. Because I just couldn't
believe it.
I could not believe it. I'm like, 20 what? What? 20?
Like, it is a grown, like, you're
20.
in 20s.
Say, oh, yeah, I'm 20. What?
I'm in my 20s.
Like,
that's big. It is big. Okay, I have a question. Have you ever... Like, has there ever been a time that you felt your age? You know what I mean? Like, I don't remember being 6 and being like, wow, like, I'm 6. Or, like, you know what I mean?
Maybe 18.
Okay.
Maybe 18.
18.
But then maybe 20 because I'm like...
18 was a year of transformation for me. Like, I just feel like that's when... shit started changing. Threw them glasses down, got in the gym.
Yeah.
Life turned around.
Yeah.
It's a memorable year, but I don't think I've ever like just been in a point where I felt my age. Now, being 20, like you just said, something is different.
Something is really different. Like,
different,
seriously.
For sure. Because I look in the mirror and I'm just like I really don't recognize myself. In a good way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll look at my memories because they definitely be popping up. Ooh. And I'll just be like, first of all, why y'all let me walk around like that? Second of all, who let us run around the house playing news anchors? And remember, Maddie, we had our own TV show?
And shit. Yeah.
Like, when I look in the mirror, it's still in there, but like, I feel like I just seem more mature. Or like, my body has changed so much. Like, that's another thing that I don't think we fully comprehend, like just how our bodies are changing. Or like, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, that is it's such a crazy concept.
I see a change, but there's no, I don't know.
I'm excited to like see the different.
I want to continue to grow.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the different layers within aging, but also it does make me sad.
Yeah.
Because that means since we're getting older, other people are getting older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like at my job the other day, this old man, he came and he was in his car. And I was just like looking at him. And like he was so sweet. But I was just thinking like he's seen so much and has experienced so much. You know what I mean?
Long time.
And like he could be at home by himself. Like I just... That's when I just be like, damn, that's like, sad. I don't want to get old.
That's sad.
I want to be able to drop it down. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to go out. You know? Like,
yeah.
So, aging is, in summary, why don't we just put it like this? How would you summarize everything we just said?
Aging is interesting. It's going to be an interesting journey. It's always been interesting. So.
Girl, what? Adulting is scary.
It's scary. It's interesting. Like,
it's intriguing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always curious of what's next, or like what else I'm gonna learn about myself.
Yeah.
We still don't have the answer to any of these topics.
Yeah, we need to get our shit together.
We do.
That's to sum it up right there. Do. Get this shit together.
I need to figure out when I'm supposed to start paying taxes before they come. Pew, pew.
Fed time. Fed time.
And we're 20. 6 years to go until we're off that insurance.
But what's 21 gonna look like though? Because 21.
That's
what
when
that look like.
Okay, so maybe you know what? Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's when it really.
That's when your license turn.
Yeah, that black and white writing at the top. Yeah. Go away.
Is your license landscape or portrait?
Portrait.
That's I'm saying. When we hit 21, I think that's when we get our
landscape.
Yes.
My mama's is landscape, so
she's
maybe.
Older.
I've never.
That's what I'm saying. Another fun fact. I'm pretty sure when you remember, because on our license it says when it expires or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You have to go get a new one.
Yeah.
I think when you get a new one,
it turned to landscape. You lying?
Big grow.
What?
Big
my
landscape.
Shit landscape.
No, because
What?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm almost certain.
Google it.
Hold on, y'all.
Google it.
No, because
hey Google.
Why do we have a why is it portrait and hers is landscape?
Landscape.
Yes.
What? And she just renewed hers, so.
Really? Was it portrait before she got it?
No, it was landscape. It's always been landscape.
Because you've only known her since.
For real, exactly.
I don't know. My phone's tripping, but yeah.
Damn, we're gonna Google it later.
When you turn 21 or when you get
no
your license.
way.
Okay, it says the time it takes to get a this says landscaping license. That just means it wasn't.
Yep, that explains a lot.
Basically, I'm pretty sure when you turn 21 and you get your license renewed, you're gonna get a landscape.
Ew,
license.
I love a good portrait license because it's just crazy. It's so convenient to slide in and out. Yeah.
But you know what? I just feel like the people listening to this are just like, they got shit to learn. They got things to learn.
Yeah.
And I accept that.
And if you got any tips or tricks, let us know.
If you know when we're supposed to pay our taxes, let us know.
Because what? I'm pretty sure it's an amount of money that you make at a job, right?
That depends on how much you're supposed to give. Right?
No.
In taxes. Yes, it is.
That comes out of your check. It already comes out.
Taxes? When it's tax season, what is that? If
I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I don't know.
If they're already taking money out of our checks, what makes them think that we're supposed to pile up everything else and send it to them?
What am I piling up when you already got proof? What am I giving you?
Maddie, let's cut the mics.
Let's just get,
Basically, everyone, thank you so much for coming along this journey of us just telling y'all some topics that we're just confused about when it comes to adulting. And I know half of this probably didn't make sense or we were rambling, but it's okay. That's a part of adulting. You know, we're figuring it all out. And this is supposed to be a space where it's not supposed to be that serious. We're supposed to be just having conversations that I'm almost certain our listeners can relate to. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah, if you do have the answers, please let us know. But if there are more questions that you have when it comes to adulting, send them in. Maybe we'll do a part 2. Because we'll find the answers and we'll get back on the mic and we'll talk about it.
Yep.
Also, stay tuned because me and Maddie are going to record an episode about college life.
Yep, and the people we've met.
College experiences.
Let's get into that.
Yeah, but thank you so much for listening. I hope you beautiful adults out there are thugging through it, figuring things out. Hopefully y'all paid y'all taxes on time so we both ain't going to jail. And I love you guys. Yeah. Stay tuned. Always, if you liked what you heard, I'm assuming you did because you made it this far.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you like our podcast really well, then go to our podcast page and give us a 5-star rating and a review. And a quick little shout out.
Yes. Let me shout somebody out real quick while we're talking about adulting. Mm-hmm. So if you're an adult and don't have a job, go to Virtual Vision Service.
Okay. Virtual Vision Service. You heard it here.
Yes. _ on Instagram. Terry, shout out to you, has her own virtual job business. Mm-hmm. So go get you a job. Do it from home. You ain't got to get up. Get on that Zoom and call it a day.
Yeah, to emphasize our cousin Terry. This is a little small business that I'm doing here, so I thought it would be good to shout her out. So if you're looking for a job and you want to work remote, Virtual Vision Services is what she has to offer. So go follow her on Instagram. Again, that's Virtual Vision Sessions with an _. And thank you so much for listening. I'll see you in the next one. XOXO Xander.